Joanne Collins. So that's wonderful. I want to thank all of the sponsors and all of our individuals who are participating in the program today. And I want to especially recognize our women suffragists who are out there in their all white, purple, and their yellow. You're looking good. And to our MC, Diane, who has to sit under the sun the whole program, congratulations and thank you for your endurance. As a lifelong member of the African Methodist Episcopal Zion Church, the Freedom Church, was well-known members are Sojourner Truth, Frederick Douglass, and Harriet Tubman. My life has been dedicated as an American citizen to human rights, economic parity, environmental justice, gender equality, equity, and voters' rights. I stand on the shoulders of great women that expression has been used a lot today, past and present. That brings us to this year's theme, Women's Equality Week, pushing back and marching forward. I know how important the Voting Rights Act is to women and to African Americans. It took the constitutional amendments 13, 14, 15, 19, 24, and 26 to support my right to freely vote as an African American woman. That all-male group that wrote the Constitution could not predict the future outcome of that famous document. Even a female secretary could have informed them of the error of their ways. And I know the time there was no female secretary. Okay. I believe that parents, religious organizations, and schools could do more to educate our children about the importance of voting and monitoring our electorate to make sure they are truly representing our best interests. Also, I think in the Midwest, the heart of America, the greater Kansas City area, could lead the way so that the East Coast, the West Coast, and sometimes even the states of the South of these United States do not dominate our national election results. I was taught how hard-fought masses of African Americans and a few white people had worked, struggled, bled, and died to get our freedoms. There has been recently some what I call master slave plans to turn back the hands of time. No matter how the laws are changed, modified, eliminated, or by whom, we will push back and march forward. We will register, vote, and make the difference in political races and ballot issues on the local, state, and federal level that will ensure women are not set back. Instead, we will ensure pay equity, quality and affordable education, courtroom fairness, and adequate and affordable health care. Women, minorities, and seniors will vote in rural and urban America for officials and issues in greater numbers this year and in the future. After all, we as women and minorities are the majority in this country. We will teach, we will mentor, we will coach and convince our neighbors, friends, and families of our rights and our responsibilities. We will empower our young people by helping them to understand that they will have a better future if they register and vote for decision makers who are not self-serving but are in the business of serving others. We will be the voice of the voiceless until they develop the power and the will to speak for themselves. We will not be deterred from this mission, bamboozled by false promises and selfish motives that keep us from remembering that our sheer numbers, our wise strategies, and political insights will develop results and deliver results. Proposed restricted voting laws anywhere at any level will be challenged in the courts, in the state houses, and in city and county government. The Supreme Court's dismantling of the Voting Rights Act will not diminish our voter turnout at any level, nor discourage our efforts. We, as women, minorities, and the poor, will deliver on the promise of this country. It is not just for rich white men, but it's for the rest of us, all of us. We have the vote power. After all, those male signers from just 12 states that wrote the Constitution started off with the right words, we the people. Well, now in 2013, we are the people.